Hello sport fans, this is Players Injury Update. My name is Dr. George, the Talk Doctor. I'll be sharing injury updates as regards your favorite players, and this is not just for football, it's going to cut across all sports. So let's dive into it. We're starting with football. Let's start with the favorite club, world champions Chelsea. Remember Cole Palmer, he caught something pre-match warm-up against West Ham. He couldn't play the match. Updates have shown that it's a groin injury. Some of you might be wondering, where's the groin? The groin is that area just connecting between your lower abdomen and your upper thigh, just that region close to your pubic area. According to scans and tests that have been done, it shows that the injury is not as serious as first thought. But a lot of you do not know, Cole Palmer has been carrying that injury even before the season started. In fact, he wasn't supposed to play the game against Crystal Palace, but he insisted on playing the game. Recovery time, give or take 1 to 3 weeks, it will take him to recover from all of the pain, which will mean that he will not be able to play this weekend against Fulham. And of course, the international break is out of it. Probably looking forward to seeing him against Brentford after the international break. Next, we move Liverpool-Newcastle. That game was an epic game. So many highlights, but more importantly, so many injuries. As many as 3 players got on the injury table. Let's start with Fabian Schär, the Newcastle defender who came down with a head injury, suspected to be a concussion. If you watch that game, he went for the ball and I think had a collision with goalkeeper Alisson and went flat out on the pitch. Thankfully, he's fine. He shared an update saying he's okay. But typically with head injuries and concussion, has to follow through the mandatory concussion protocol. And if he's found to have been down with concussion, it will mean that he will be out for at least 12 days. Hopefully, that's not what it is, as he's shared update that he's fine. Hopefully, he can come back the next game against Leeds, or worst case scenario, after the international break. The next player on the injury table is Joelinton. Joelinton came down at some point in that match with what we suspect is a groin injury. Scan results yet to be disclosed, but looking at it, it might just probably be grade 1 or grade 2 groin strain. And if that is what it is, either grade 1 or grade 2 means that he cannot even play for Newcastle against Leeds. He probably is out until after the international break. If it's a grade 1, he'll probably be out for about 1 or 2 weeks. If it's a grade 2, he'll probably be out for between 3 to 6 weeks. Hopefully, it's not even a grade 3, because if it's a grade 3 groin strain, he'll probably be out for longer. The third player hit by the injury in that match, Italian midfielder Sandro Tonali. Remember, he fell to the pitch with his shoulder. Looking at how he grabbed his shoulder, it looks like an acromoclavicular joint strain or even a possible dislocation. The acromoclavicular joint is just a joint connecting your shoulder to the clavicle. It looks like he was strained or even dislocated because he held it for quite a while. And even when he got back on the pitch, you could see that his hand was unstable. He kept on putting his hand in place just to manage the pain. We still await scan results to see what exactly it really is, but it looks like could be a grade 1 AC joint strain or even a grade 2. If it's a grade 1, he'll probably be out for about 2 weeks. If it's grade 2, he'll probably be out for as much as 4 weeks, which means, first and foremost, that he cannot play this weekend against Leeds. Of course, probably out of the international. Okay, now as we wrap up, I'm sure you're wondering, where's Bukayo Saka? Where's Martin Odegaard? Let's start with Bukayo Saka. Had an injury in the 5-0 demolition of Leeds, had an hamstring injury. Scan results have shown that it's a grade 1 hamstring injury, which means he's going to be out for between 2 to 4 weeks. He would not be able to play this weekend. He will also not be able to play against Nottingham Forest or even Manchester City after the international break. He should be back just in time, end of September, to take on Newcastle. Now, rounding off, Arsenal captain Martin Odegaard, the Norwegian international, who also had what seemed to be a very serious injury against Leeds, grabbing his right shoulder with how he landed. Thankfully, scan results have also shown that it's not as serious as it was first thought. It was just more of a strain, thankfully not a dislocation, which will mean that he should be out. I do not think he will be fit to start against Liverpool this weekend, but he's been called up for Norway in the international break, so that means that there is a chance. Who says miracles don't happen in football? If you see him against Liverpool, don't be surprised, but looking at it medically, it might be too soon. He might not be able to play that game against Liverpool, but all things being equal, after the international break, he should be well healed and should be able to come back. So here you have it. This is Players Injury Updates, where we share injury updates of your favorite players cut across all sports. Today we did football. If you have any other player that you think we should talk about, drop it in the comment section and we'll tell you the update as regards the player injury wise. Remember to stay fit, remember to stay sporty, and have a great day.